And it's going to be the Clippers off the tip. And now the Los Angeles starters. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Chris Paul. And it's McAdoo in at the center, filling out the middle. And there's a 3-second violation. Wall against Paul. Beal outside. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Leonard. From downtown. McAdoo. Pass to Paul. Chalk up 2 there.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Now here's Hayes. To the inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Hayes does everything on the floor with force, including that power slam.
Redick outside. Back to Paul. Let's go with a 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pass to Arenas. Paul against Wall. Beal from outside. And the Wizards with another 3.
And what an answer from Beal. Love seeing him sink the triple.
Redick outside. Here's McAdoo. Paul looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Wall. Down low. Here's Unseld. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Washington.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
One other factor today, points off turnovers. I mean, let's see if they can keep up the pressure, capitalize off more forced miscues.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Beal outside. The 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
We talk about guys with pure strokes. Beal's in that discussion.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Paul with it. He's got 5. Here's McAdoo. Rebounded by Unseld.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
3-pointer. Beal kept alive and finished off by Hayes.
We've seen the Big E do this forever. Dominant inside, using that size to create second chance opportunities.
Now here's Redick. Here's McAdoo. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Arenas passes to Wall. Here's Hayes. Washington moving the ball around. Beal from outside. Hits a three-pointer. Beal's got 12 points.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Brand. Over Hayes. And the Clippers miss again. Wizards leading by 10. Inside. Arenas' shot is off. And here's Leonard. He's scoreless. Here's Brand. That one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Beal. Here's Arenas. Lays it up and banks it in.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. And the Clippers miss again. Washington leading by 12. Stolen by Redick. Pass to Leonard to win the run. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Beal against Paul. Here's Unseld. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Brand. Clock at 6. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Los Angeles shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
McAdoo shooting 1.
How about this combo? Bob McAdoo is a go-to scorer and defensive anchor for this team.
And there's a pick. Here's Chenier. And again, it's Washington converting.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Leonard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. That one's good for 2.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player, it's part of the deal for him.
Beal against Leonard. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
They don't call him the Big E for nothing now. Hayes is a load.
These are his first free throws of the game.
For the Wizards,
The first one falls.
taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And Hayes is simply a double-double machine. An impressive big man who dominates on both ends of the floor.
Back to Paul. The 3 is up. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Paul's got 8 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Beal against Leonard. Beal left side. Back to Hayes. Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Paul. Arenas with the bucket. Arenas has gotten his second bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Brand. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Look, if you're going to try to stop Brand inside, you got to bring the physicality and toughness all game because he's a load.
Beal, the pass to Unseld. Back to Beal. Washington moving the ball around. Unseld, shot is good. 6 points for him.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Leonard against Beal. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Brand. Here's Free. No points yet. Shot on the wing. Doesn't go that time. Leonard against Beal. Here's Chenier. Back to Beal. Here's Arenas. To the wing on the left. Pass to Chenier. Launches a 3. The rebound by McAdoo.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Leonard outside. Right wing. Here's Free. Hounded by Beal. The shot by Free. No good. Wizards leading by 12. Pass to Arenas. Now Beal. Hayes with a screen. Beal with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Lets it go. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
3-level score. Beal can make every type of shot, and he's made a lot of them tonight.
Here's Free. Deflected. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. So both teams making some changes here. Now Paul. Give him 8. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Tipped. And the Wizards on the break. Here's Hayes. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Hayes has got 8.
Using his size and maybe just a little bit of power as well inside. That's how Hayes beats the contact.
Shot by Manning, no good. Wizards leading by 16. Pass to Arenas. Now here's Hayes. Three-pointer. Beal And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first. Hayes with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Here's Chenier, 6 to shoot. Back to Hayes. It's deflected. Paul with it. To the left side wing. Leonard up top. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
Here's Arenas. He's guarded by Paul. Arenas' shot is off. Clippers trail by 14. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Leonard finds some space. Misses the jumper.
You're not going to get a better look from mid-range. He's definitely disappointed with himself there.
To the wing, right side. Here's Arenas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 6.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. It's Washington up by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. They've got DeAndre Jordan, Paul George out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's free in at the point guard position. No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. Clippers trail by 17. To the middle. It's a one-on-one situation. And Chenier gets it to go.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's George. Leonard outside. Five to shoot. Kicks it to George. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Butler. Here's Monroe. And here's Hayes. Leonard defending. Shot from the low block. And again, it's Washington.
Got himself into really good position there. Can't pass that shot up, guys.
Leonard right side. And here's Jordan. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For 3, George. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Pass to Malone. Now here's Hayes. Fires from 14. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Leonard outside. Down low. Here's Monroe. No made baskets yet. Pass to Malone. Here's Chenier. That shot, no good. Clippers trail by 18. Leonard outside. Up and in on the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Skilled at getting inside and doing work down there. Kawhi Leonard is a confident scorer.
Lets it go from 11. And the shot falls short that time. Wizards leading by 16. To the inside. And it's Butler with the jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly 2 stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Redick outside. Out left to the wing. Paul passes to Leonard. And there's the rejection. Pass to Arenas. Back to Butler. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Paul. Give him 8. Excellent D there from Wall.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Arenas passes to Wall. They grab their own miss. And the bucket is good. Malone's gotten his first points in this one.
You know, part of what makes Malone such a good rebounder is his aggressiveness. I mean, and he also has a real nose for the ball.
Back to Paul. Clock at 6. Shoots over Wall. Paul with the bucket. Paul's got 10 points.
School's in session, and that mid-range is CP3's specialty.
Jacks up a 3. Arenas with the bucket. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Pass to Kaman. And the foul called on John Wall. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Leonard. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Kawhi Leonard.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Out to the wing. Here's Arenas. And good. Coming on the assist by Wall.
Hey, there's one thing we know about Gilbert Arenas now. There's not a shot that he won't take. He'll let it fly from anywhere.
Leonard outside. Pass to McAdoo. Clock at 4. There's the block. Shoots from 12. And again, it's Washington.
King putting that quickness on display right there.
Timeout called. The Clippers. So both teams changing it up here. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Redick outside. Here's Manning. No points so far. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Washington. Unseld's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Arenas. Outside Wall. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
This one for 3. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
Arenas with that shoot first mentality makes him dangerous from these spots.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wizards.
That's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot and they look totally dejected.
And the Wizards with possession here. Two points. That one goes. Arenas has got 17.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Here's McAdoo. George outside. Shot from the top of the key. And that one's good. McAdoo. He's got 5.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
Pass to Malone. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Arenas passes to Wall. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Pass to Arenas. Over to the left wing. Wall against Paul. Here's Unseld. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Substitution. Blake Griffin. Corey Maggette.
Here's Wall. The rebound by Redick.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Wall against Paul. To the left wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McAdoo. Nice shot from the wing. McAdoo's got 7.
McAdoo's ability from the mid-range really opens up a lot of the floor for him. His mechanics, flawless.
Back to Wall. And he lays it up and in.
Arenas setting up teammates. What a great pass.
Griffin outside. Redick outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Hayes is checked in for Washington. Beal comes in for King. Here's Arenas. 17 points in the game. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Now here's Wall. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Arenas. Lets the three fly. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Here's McAdoo. He has 7. Again, Los Angeles.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
And it's Washington with the ball. Pass to Arenas. Back to Beal. There's a minute 17 left to play in the first half. Now Hayes fires the 3. The shot no good. Here's McAdoo, hounded by Beal. Here's a 3 from Paul, rebounded by Unseld. Unseld's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Wall. Banked it in off the glass.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Now here's Leonard. Give him 8. Here's McAdoo. No good off the glass. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wall. Lets it go from 14. Rebound by the Clippers. And here's Leonard. Outside Paul. Redick outside. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Wizards out in front, running away with this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. To the Embiid. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for our participants.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so Wall will bring it up for the Wizards. They've got Hayes. He's out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Unseld in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Unseld. Washington moving the ball around. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Here are the Clippers. Leonard outside. Oh, there's the alley. Pass to Beal. Here's Unseld. Now Wall. Here's the 3. Drains the triple. Wall's got 7 points.
Wall definitely has a scorer's mindset. If he thinks he's found the shot he can make, he's taking it.
Redick against Beal. Pass to McAdoo. Shot clock at 6. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And he makes it. He's got 10.
A very good passing big. Brand makes solid decisions with the rock.
Here's Unseld, and he jams it home with authority.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Outside Paul. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Leonard. The 3 ball. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Unseld. Paul passes to Leonard. And here's Redick. Here's McAdoo. He's got 9. The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Washington. Hayes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Beal, the pass to Wall. Now here's Hayes. Here's Arenas. 20 points for him. And it's in there. Unseld's gotten 4 this quarter.
And Unseld is a problem inside now. I mean, he's really good at positioning himself close to the basket and then taking advantage of it.
And the dunk by Leonard.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Pass to Arenas. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Here's Unseld. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Well, it's always good to see Arenas moving the ball like that. It really helps tie the offense together when he does.
Here's Brand. Picked it. And a fast break now for the Wizards. The teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Arenas has got 22.
Off the charts, the touch from Arenas. Beautiful.
Leonard outside. They set the pick to the paint. Here's McAdoo. Rebounded by Unseld. McAdoo's gone 40% from the floor in 10 attempts. Inside, Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Paul passes to Leonard. Outside for Redick. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Redick.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
Here are the Wizards now with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Three-pointer, Beal nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. To the middle. Here's McAdoo. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
In close, Bob McAdoo stuffing it down with power.
Pass to Arenas. Here's Unseld. 14 points for him. Now Wall from outside the arc. Sinks it from distance. Wall's got 6 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Back over to you, Brian.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Clock at 6. Fires from the wing. Good on the bucket.
J.J. Redick is a killer as a shooter. Textbook form, especially effective from the mid-range area.
Here's Arenas. And the Wizards with another three.
His three-point mechanics have been flawless. Get him a clean look from deep, and he'll bury it.
Pass to Leonard. Redick outside. Here's Brand. He's defended by Hayes. Brand misses. Brand's gone 2 of 5 tonight. Here's Arenas. There's a screen. Baseline jumper. 4-3. And the Wizards with another three.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Down low. Uses the glass on the layup. Arenas has got 10 points in just the second half. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game as a result of good defense has been very strong.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Outside Wall. Three-pointer. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Puts it up from the high post. Here's Leonard. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
And Leonard has massive hands, which he uses to his advantage to snag offensive boards.
Back to Wall. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Arenas. It's hauled in by Brand.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Pass to McAdoo. And the layup is good off the glass. McAdoo's got 13.
Always a good possession when you can get that kind of look.
Arenas passes to Beal. Here's Arenas.
Arenas is so relentless in attacking the basket, always puts all kinds of pressure on the defense.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
The line for Washington, Gilbert Arenas, taking 2 shots.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Arenas, boy, I tell you, is one of the most confident and explosive scorers in the game. A shoot-first point guard who will let it fly at any time and do real damage with the ball in his hands.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so Paul will bring it up for the Clippers. Pass to Brand. Here's Free. Back to Paul. Leonard on the wing. There's the triple. The shot off that time. Leonard's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Here's Chenier to the paint. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Leonard for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Jamison. Three-pointer off the mark.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Free. Now Leonard. Butler covering. Here's Free. On the take. And off the glass. That one's good.
Look now, World B. Free averages over 30 a season. So he's a bona fide, certified, credentialed bucket maker.
Here's Arenas. 32 points in the game for him. And no good. Paul with some nice D. Pass to Brand. And he lobs it up top. Knocked loose. Here's Chenier. Here's Jamison. Now here's Butler. Leonard defending. Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Chenier. The shot won't fall. Now Los Angeles with it.
Who got CP?
Here's Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Leonard's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, it has been a huge night for Leonard. The skill is obvious, but his strength is what makes him hard to defend.
Here's Arenas. Pass to Jamison. Yep, that one's good.
How about Antoine Jamison using a mix of size and power to find himself an easy one in close?
Leonard outside. Here's Arenas. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Clippers on D. Here's Monroe. Still without a bucket. And down it goes. 2 points.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Here's Free. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Washington Wizards showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Chris Paul out there with J.J. Redick. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then there's George. And it's Manning in at power forward.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Monroe. The rebound by Manning. To the inside. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, somehow, some way, you gotta keep Jordan away from the basket, because if you allow him to get it there, he's flushing.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Chenier. 6 to shoot. He takes it in. Shot from 12, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to George. Back to Paul. It's rebounded by Washington. Here's Monroe. Butler surveying the floor. Here's Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he drives in. Here's Chenier. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Redick. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Monroe. Washington moving the ball around. Outside Butler. Here's Chenier, marked by Redick. Washington again can't hit. Chenier's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Here's George, and the jam by George.
Yeah, it's really hard to distract Paul George when he goes into a shot. I mean, even though the defense is there and made the obvious foul, doesn't seem to bother him.
King, he's checked in for Washington.
One shot.
At the line for 1.
That's good from George.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Here's Monroe. And it's J.J. Redick with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Here's King.
Well, that long reach of Paul George's really bothers shooters. He is one of the best two-way players we have in the association.
Pass to King to end the cold spell. And another miss by Washington. Now Los Angeles with it. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Now Paul. Back to George. Fires it from 18. The rebound by Malone. Malone's got 8 rebounds in the game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Here's King. Pass to Jamison. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Manning's got 4 rebounds now. George. And the jam by George.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
A shot from the high post. Good on the jump shot.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
And he's going for the oop here. Takes it inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. King's got 4 points in the quarter.
Crafty and cunning on the attack. King just knows how to score on the drive.
Ball finds George. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Washington. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Jamison passes to Monroe. Misses in close. And it's Paul with the ball for the Clippers. Pass to Redick. The 3 is up. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice job from Manning to work himself into position for that offensive rebound.
Here's Malone. Here's King. George over to help. Here's Monroe. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Monroe's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Outside Paul. Fires from 14.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
Exceptional focus from the point guard. Paul is no stranger to having to outwork the defense.
Here's Monroe. He's guarded by Paul. Monroe with a bucket. And the Clippers with the ball. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Free. Here's Manning.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
The Clippers making a switch here.
Bob McAdoo. Kawhi Leonard. Ron Harper.
So it's Los Angeles now. Brand passes to Harper. And there's the screen. And again, it's the Clippers.
The defense has to be cognizant of Harper's jumper. He's a pretty reliable shooter from there.
Monroe, the pass to Jamison. Here's Hole. Pass to Jamison. And it's rejected. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Man, stolen by Leonard. Pass to Harper. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Now remember, Ron Harper is 6'6", and he's long. Huge for somebody that plays a lot of point guard, and that helps him operate down low, too.
Here's Monroe. Here's Hole. The steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Free, that's good. Free's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Puts the move on. Oh, powered down with both hands.
King throwing it down. Part of what makes him so much fun to watch.
Here's Harper. Count the basket.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Jamison for 3. The rebound by McAdoo.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Leonard outside. To the middle. Picked it out of midair. Here's Monroe. The baseline J is on the way. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Free. Six to shoot. Again, Los Angeles.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Monroe. Pass to King. Here's Jamison. Takes the 3. And they'll get another chance.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
It's stolen. Here's Monroe. To the wing on the left. To the paint. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Monroe's gotten 4 this quarter. Pass to Free. Here's Harper. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 5. Here's McAdoo. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Yeah, McAdoo's so good at crashing the boards. Outstanding as an offensive rebounder working that glass.
Pass to King. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Here's Monroe. It's good.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Jamison. Here's Hole. Pass to Jamison. Oh, swiped away. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Here's Hole. Pass to King. Hey, from beyond the arc. It's not going to go for him. Here's Harper. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now our player of the game.